We're going. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday, the last day of February. It's just been an amazing weekend, and hopefully, you've had a wonderful weekend, wonderful rest. Thank you so much. Today, I'm going to be talking about paradigm. I'm going to talk about changing your paradigm, changing your habits, and what it takes. So, welcome, everybody. I'm also going live here on my Facebook page and on my LinkedIn account as well. So I want to thank everybody for being here. If you have not met, I appreciate you forwarding this and connecting with each other and connect with me and all the channels that are possible. So I'm going to be brief today, maybe about 30 minutes, where I talk about changing your paradigm, changing your life, and what does that mean. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. So I'm reading a book by the late Bob Proctor, my mentor, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. And I had spent the last year and a half with Bob studying this material in person with him. And I'm just going to share with you over the next few weeks, days, bits and pieces of it and how it goes. And I'm going to invite you to come and study it with me. So, again, if we have not met, my name is Kamal, and I am a student of Thinking into Results. This is the working of the knowledge that Bob Proctor, rest in peace, has been working on for 61 years. It's a summary of the last 120 years of human potential. And that's what we have. We call it thinking into results. But part of that is changing your paradigm, changing your life. So my name is Kamal, and I do this. And I have several groups studying this material as well. I apply the material to my life, my client's life, my family's life, my work life, all around. So what does that mean? Change your paradigm to change your life. And what does paradigm even mean? You might even know it. You might not. I'm not sure. But we're going to be discussing it over the next few weeks. So in a nutshell, change your paradigm, change your life. What you're having nowadays, the results, if you look at your bank account, if you look at the lifestyle you're living, if you look at what's happening outside of you, it's all because of what's happening on the inside of you. So how would you like to start learning how to get control of your mind, how to really start creating the life that you desire from the inside out? Instead of looking at the outside and expecting the results to change, why don't we change the results on the inside in our mind so that the outside changes? That's the idea. Now, you probably heard before of the law of attraction. You probably heard the law of vibration, the law of polarity, all different things, frequency and vibration. And how do you apply that? Well, I'm going to give you a couple examples, and maybe I'll read a page or two from this beautiful book, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, that will really get this point across. Okay, so let's give you an example. Welcome, everybody, again. So for those who are watching me live, I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for forwarding this and for being awesome. I cannot see all the chats. I'm on one monitor today. So if you put something in the chat, it'll be awesome. If not, it's all good. I'm sure I will reply to it after. So think of it this way. When you're driving your car and you're driving, you're really not driving. It's your subconscious mind that's driving. It's not really you, okay? It's really your subconscious mind. Because you'll be driving the car at the same time you're on the phone, at the same time you're playing with the stereo, at the same time you're looking out the window to see what's really going on here, what's really going on there. So you're doing all kind of things while continuing to drive and still maneuvering around the road. So who is really driving? It's not you, right? It's your subconscious mind driving. So if you want to change your results on the outside, I'm going to keep it that simple. If you want to change your results, you have to change your programming. You got to change your habits. Somebody's in control, and it's not really you. It's the old you. It's not the new you that you're aspiring to be and aspiring to become. And we have to understand this and connect the dots, that you are now, in a way, operating in a way that's very safe, very comfortable, although you are aspiring to achieve more results. You are aspiring to change your life and get new results, but the old you does not let you to change, just the same way as you were not driving the car this morning. Somebody else was. It was you in body, but your mind was driving. So how about if we can change how that works and start giving you that power to control this subconscious mind, to give yourself a command and follow it, and so that you can become in charge. You ever heard of that, where you're not really in charge of you? It's a new week, and let's give you another example. You probably made a commitment that you are going to work out this week. You are going to go to the gym. You're going to do that. You have every intention to do it. But yet you don't go. All kind of things start showing up in front of you and you don't change. You really want to change, but you don't. You don't commit to it. Well, why not? What's missing? How are we going to change our paradigm or our habits so that we can change our life? I'll give you another example. And I just want to welcome everybody that's watching live and welcome Tammy, Joyce, Cloudy, Devosha, Anastasia, JP, and Kumi. So it's so nice to have you all here. Another example. Let's look at your income. Let's say you're making $100,000 right now. That is the paradigm that you're in. You're making $100,000 because that's what you know how to do. These are the habits that you've built. This is the experience that you have. And as badly as you want double that income or 150 or 200 or 300, it's just not happening. You are in a paradigm, in a habitual behavior that is giving you $100,000. Now you are working hard, you're working overtime, and maybe you get a little bit more, but then you slide back. It's because your subconscious programming is going to take you back to where you are, what are you used to. Every one of us is at a certain level, and we're reaching to that next level of awareness, success, health, and wealth. We want to get healthy, happy, and wealthy. And that's what I want you all to become: happy, healthy, and wealthy. It's not just about the money. But the money is interesting because you really get to understand it in a meaningful way, in a number. I am sure if you're making $100,000, and I hope you're making more, but if you're making 100, but you want to make 200, if you know how to make the 200, you'll be doing it, right? Now you would say, oh, I have a degree, I have a certificate, I have another job, I take another position, but it's still stuck at 100. I'm trying another company, another network marketing company, MLM, you're trying this, you're trying that, but it's staying around 100, maybe 105, maybe 95, you're bouncing. Why is it not changing? What's it going to take for it to change? And this is what we call paradigm shift. This is what we have to shift your thinking. Now, that's what I studied with Bob Proctor for the year and a half that I was with him. How to make decisions, how to set a goal and achieve it like a scientist, and how to shift your paradigm of whatever it is you want to do. And that paradigm is a bunch of habits, and we live habitually. The way you woke up this morning, we can probably have a clock that says you woke up at this time, you made your coffee, you made that kind of noise in the house, you walked down the stairs, the dog started barking, you took it out, you came back. We can time you by your habits. It works the same way with your income. It works the same way how you greet others, how you greet your customers, how you show up at work. I'll give you one more example. Do you know somebody, perhaps you know one or two, that always show up late to a meeting? No matter what happens, doesn't matter what day of the week, it doesn't have to do it in the morning, doesn't have to do it in the afternoon, they're showing up 5-10 minutes late all the time. You call them up, you send them a reminder, but they show up late. Now, you think they want to show up late? I doubt it. I think if they mean well, and if they're not doing it just to piss you off, they just have a bad paradigm, or they don't understand that habitually they're late. They want to show up on time, but their programming is not letting them. For them to start showing up on time, they have to change the program. They have to change the paradigm. But there's a big but. It's not easy to change by yourself. It's not easy to go on changing. You'd say you want to do it, you force it for a day or two, you make the phone calls, you show up a few minutes before they're out, before the meeting, to them and say, hey, it's time to get to the meeting, let's go. Then they do it, and then they do it. But then next week, they go back to their old routine. They go back to your old routine. Give you another example. People who are in sales and they push and they work hard and they try to move their sales figures to a whole other level. And by working hard 7 days a week, cancel the vacation, suddenly the pay goes up a little bit. A little bit. And maybe 10% more, maybe 20%. And then what happens 2 weeks later? Goes back down. It's like that rubber band. Like you stretch it, you get to that next level of health, wealth, but then it goes back. Well, why is it going back? Why is the paradigm in charge of you when you can become in charge of you? It's because habitually that's how we are. For us to change, we got to change on the habit level. We got to change how you make your phone calls, how you show up to work, and we got to build these habits. We got to get you to become in charge of you. How do you become in charge of you? You become in charge of you when you have power, when you have awareness, when you study something that's meaningful, that's teaching you about your mind. See, you have a mind. There's a marvelous mind, your subconscious mind. It's connected to the infinite. There's so much power waiting for you, but you just have not even opened the door yet. And I want you to start having this information. I want you to start working towards opening up to allow this infinite potential of you to shine. You want to change. I'm sure most of you want to double your results. I'm sure most of you, if you're in sales, you want to double your sales. You want to triple your sales. You want to do more, but it's not happening. And it's not by working hard. That's the one thing that I learned from Bob Proctor. Rest in peace, Bob. It's not by working hard. See, I tried that. I tried that for 19 years. Working hard, changing jobs, getting another certificate, getting another degree. I have 5 degrees, 5. And I was barely at the 6-figure level, 6 plus, a little above the 6 figures. And now in the year and a half, I've been studying this 3 times. How is that possible? Because I started asking questions. I started to understand myself better. I started to change my paradigm. I started to change my thinking. And I just wanted you all to have this different way of thinking. I want to thank every one of you that has shared this room. I want to thank every one of you that has invited some of your friends, because I'm going to be talking for maybe 10, 15 more minutes, and then we'll take some questions. I'm going to share with you some really gold nuggets here. I want to call it change your habits to change your income. What if we can change your habits so you can change your income? What if you can help your family, your kids, your colleagues to start changing permanently? See, that's the thing. You want them to change. You want the team that's working for you to change, but they're not on the same page. You can talk to them till they're blue in the face. You probably got somebody to come into your office and you've had that tough talk with them. Hey, straighten up. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to sign this assignment and you got to do this report. Does it work? It might work for a day or two, a week or two, a month or two, but then it doesn't work. Then they go back to the old routine. Why is that? Is it because they're not motivated? Is it because they don't want the money? Is it because they don't have as much interest in you as much as you have in your business? How come so many people suffer from this? Well, one of the reasons is because they don't know anything about paradigms. They don't know anything about their habitual behavior. They don't know anything about how they've been programmed. Now, the school system does not teach this stuff. As I said, I had 5 degrees. I never knew anything about paradigms. I never knew that I can control my mind by giving myself a command and following it. Because like I said in these examples, can you give yourself a command and follow? Can you commit? Now, if you do, that's awesome. Now, can you commit to that next level achievement? Can you start committing so that you maybe multiply your income? That's the thing, right? So many of us say, you know what? I can get into another business. I can do another real estate deal, but we don't do it. We call that the knowing doing gap. We know what to do, but we don't do it. Salespeople know what to do, but they don't do it. You know how to call the customers, but you don't do enough. Change your paradigm, change your life. I want to say that again. Change your paradigm, change your life. On Thursday this week at 12 p.m., I'm going to have a Zoom session for Q&A. I'm going to start holding these Zoom Q&A sessions on Thursday because I'm getting too many that want meetings. But instead of having meetings with everybody, we'll have like an open Q&A. We'll open the room, we'll put the Zoom link, and people will come in and ask their questions and learn more about what's going on and what I do. So how do you change your income? By changing your life, by changing your paradigm. Let me get this chair right. See, when you're working on a goal, actually, before we do that, I want to keep staying on the paradigm and your habits. Think of it as this way. In our mind, we have this cybernetic mechanism. And cybernetic means it's a goal-seeking mechanism. Right now, you're habitually earning that kind of money. You're habitually doing the things that you're doing, and that's why your situation is the way it is. And you're always going to go there. Your mind is taking you there all the time. It's protecting you. It's keeping you safe. That's why you don't do new things. That's why you don't want to do new things. Your mind just keeping you there. Once you go and try to do something else, something different, everything else breaks loose. Something goes wrong with the house. Something goes wrong with the car. appointments come up, you become lazy, another TV show shows up, you start hearing the news, you go negative, and then you change and you don't stay the course. But for a minute or two, or a day or two, you had this idea to double your income. You had this idea to open a business. You had this idea to grow yourself to that next level, to get a coach, get a mentor, get a guide, get somebody to teach you something you don't know. As soon as you start thinking something bigger than who you are, your brain, your amygdala is protecting you from doing something new. It's going to take you back. It's like that rubber band. You stretch your intelligence a little bit, but then there's this force that takes you back. What if you can learn how to stop that from happening? What if you can start really understanding why you don't have the control that you want to have, to communicate at a better level, to really move yourself faster, achieve the double results that you want, to really get your business that you're in love with? I'm sure most of you are in business of some sort. The business that you're in is beautiful. You love it. That's why you started it. But the business of the business, right? The business of your business, you're not in love with. You don't like that part of the business. Now, what if I can show you how you can fall in love with that business? What if there's a way that you can fall in love with this business that you're in, that you started because you love it? There is something there for you. And I'm going to show you how to grow it. I'm going to show you how to think about it in a different way, a new way to grow it. What would happen then if you really fall in love with the business of your business? And you're going to grow it to make it easier, grow faster. There is an easier way. Many people are doing this. Wouldn't that be worth it to have a conversation? Wouldn't that be interesting to discuss how you can really grow your business the easy way? Because you're in love with something. There's something about you that you do. You have a talent. But there's a business part of the business that's not working. And that's called the mindset of it. That's called a different way of thinking about it. Something you fell in love with for a reason, but there's more than one element to a business. What if we can show you how to grow that? What if you can start having a discussion much higher? Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you posting. That's so awesome. Thank you for being here as well. She's watching me online on LinkedIn. That's so good. So good. So you're at a certain level and you're stretching. And then what happens? And I'm going to read here. There's a couple of paragraphs from the back page of this book, which is I'm going to be discussing over the next weeks, months, bits and pieces of it until you guys come and start studying with me. When you're doing something that is out of the ordinary, all right, this is something out of the ordinary. That means something bigger than what you are, bigger than what you're doing, all right? Your mental programming, that's your paradigm, that's your habitual behavior, that's your subconscious mind. And we don't want to make it too complicated. I want to keep it like at the grade 10 level. And this is not to insult you. This is just to keep the conversation easy going, all right? I'm a student of the subject. You might be as well. But if you're not, we're just going to keep it easy going, right? Your mental programming, right? The way you're living will try and stop you. Now, you might not believe this. You might even reject this information. But trust me, that's what happens. You want to double your income. You want to double your business. You want to make that $200,000 instead of the $100,000. You do want to do it. And you push and you try and you open this business and you check this network marketing. But something is stopping you from doing it. You probably even have a list of phone numbers that you need to be calling today to book appointments. But you're not doing it. That's because your mental programming is stopping you from doing that. It's protecting you. That's the animal side of us. It protects us. It's the way the brain works. I don't know exactly why, but genetically, how the brain is programmed, how we are raised, we're not meant to grow too fast until we learn how to do it. And then we don't. It just keeps you where you're at, keeps you safe. You probably even hear that from your family. I've heard that from my mom and dad. It's okay. It's okay to make a little bit of money. No, it's not okay to make a little bit of money. It's okay to make a lot of money. So the mental programming, what you've been taught when you were little in school to take it safe all the time. Oh, don't talk to strangers, honey. They're bad. I'm talking to strangers right now. They're not bad. You're all good people. Cheryl is phenomenal. I asked you to connect with her. She's just wonderful. She can change your life for the better. I am 100% sure that talking to strangers is okay. But that's not the programming that I've had when I was a kid. Now, what kind of programming have you had on money earning when you were a kid? Was it good programming or bad? Now, if you're raised in a affluent home and a rich home that they had the studies, you probably are okay. But if you were raised in a situation where there was lack and there was not enough, you've been programmed that it's hard to make money, that you have to have 10 jobs to make better money, that it's not okay to move to another city to make money, that money is for the evil. Rich people are bad. And this programming holds you back. And that's what we can teach you how to change. Erase it like that. Now, can you do it by yourself? Absolutely. Go ahead and do it. And you tell me how it goes. Because nobody changes their paradigm on their own. Very, very rare. I believe Bob Proctor said it on video somewhere that he doesn't know anybody that have quantum leap their results on their own. You need a group. You need an energy field. You need a mastermind. You need a coach. You need a mentor. I have 4. I'm looking for my 5th one, trainer. Okay? To move, to shift your programming, to shift your ability to earn income, to shift your physical fitness, to fit your money earning ability, to fit your sale potential. You got to shift it. That's what we call a paradigm shift. When you're doing something that is out of the ordinary, your mental programming will try and stop you. If you want to win, you must keep going. You see, the old you does not want you to change. And if you want to win, you must keep going. Now, how are you going to keep going by yourself? How are you going to keep going by yourself? If you want to win, you must keep going. Your paradigms may be masked in complacency. So your paradigms, the things that are going to come up in your life to stop you from achieving that next level potential. Could be your physical fitness, could be your money. We could be talking about any goal. It's the next level for you. Things are going to stop you. If you want to win, you must keep going. This is going to be masked in complacency, fear, worry, anxiety, insecurities, self-doubt, mental hurry, and the best is for last, self-loathing. The result is keeping you stuck. And then you're stuck. You're still in the same spot. You could have even moved a job. You could have even moved to another city, and you stay the same. If you don't change your program, nothing is going to change. You're going to end up with the same result. You're going to end up with the same kind of people. You're going to attract the same negativity into your life. Until you change your program, nothing changes. Change your paradigm, you change your life. That could be your results. That could be your fitness. That could be your income. Anything you want. We can show you how. As a matter of fact, tonight at 5 p.m., I meet with my class, Thinking into Results, and we study this. Today, we're studying the higher mental faculties, how you can really get your memory, perception, reason, memory, focus, imagination. How can you use that to grow your goal? How you can see it happening before it really happens. We study that tonight at 5 p.m. That's when I hold my class for my clients in Thinking into Results. So, back to this. You're setting a new goal. You have a new dream. You go about to do it. You set it up. You sign up. Monday comes, whoop, and you tank. It's not you. You signed up. You paid the money. You want to do it. But your old you is not going to let you change. Why? Because it wants to keep you stuck, locked in a box, and starved of your dreams and ambitions. You are starved of your dreams and ambitions. To change your life, you must change your paradigm. To change your life, you must change your paradigm. How do you do that? Thinking into Results. It's the easiest way that I know how. As I said, it took me 19 years. I was like, how could that be? 19 years, 5 degrees, barely making 6 figures. How's that possible? Others were doing double that, 3 times, 10 times. They didn't even go as good of schools as I went. Even had an MBA. But it came because I wanted to give, I wanted to teach, I wanted to provide, I wanted to give some of that income to the poor back home. There was not enough. So I started to ask for more. And that's when Bob Proctor showed up. And I'm forever grateful that I signed up to study with him, because now, guess what? The opportunity to study with Bob Proctor is gone. Live, anyways. We have videos of all the material, and that's what we can teach you with. and we have what we learned from him. So you have an opportunity in front of you that is waiting to happen, and you're sitting on it. And your paradigm is telling you, I shouldn't be doing. I should wait another month. I should wait another 6 months. I've seen this guy talk so much. I've seen him here and there, and I've been waiting. And I really want to study with him, but I'll wait till next year. I'll wait till the kids graduate. I'll wait till the summer comes, then I'll make up my mind. That is the paradigm holding you back, keeping you stuck. I know you want to improve your habits. I know you want to improve your income. I know you want to improve your sales. I know you want to fall in love with your business. How do you do it the easy way? How you do it with grace? To change your life, you must change your paradigm. The change is not easy, but it's worth it. And the results are lasting. With my help and Bob Proctor, we will show you that there's a proven method of doing it slowly, beautiful method. When you go day in, day out, you're going to become amazing. You're going to love who you are going to become. With my help, Thinking Into Results, and this book, we can help you shift your paradigm. We can help you become that next person that you want to be, that executive that you want to be, that leader that you want to be. You want to build a house? You want to double your income? What is it you want to do? We can shift your paradigm. Now, if this excites you, if this is something that is resonating with you, I'm going to give you my Calendly link here so you can book an appointment so we can have a chat. That's all. I'm not selling you anything. Not yet, anyways. I don't know if I'm going to work with you. First, I got to see if you are interesting. I want to know if you are really committed. Because, so many people are just wishing and hoping. So many people are wishing and hoping that, maybe this is my year. Maybe this year I'll do this. Maybe this year, we'll take a vacation. Maybe this year I will open that business. And they wait, and they wait, and they wait. So I'm going to give you my calendar. If you want to stop waiting, and if you want to start living, if you want to start having the life that you deserve, book an appointment. And if you book, you got to show up. Think of it this way. If you book, you got to show up. You got to commit. I will commit for you, and you commit for me. I'm going to share with you what Bob Proctor has been sharing with me. It'll be a 15-minute conversation that can change the course of your life for the better. Change your paradigm, change your life is a phenomenal achievement. And that's what I learned with Bob. Now, we have Thinking Into Results that will teach you how through videos. This is just a book that I'm reading from right now. It's a beautiful book. And you have awesome power to change. You can change so quickly, so beautifully, so easily. But like I said, your current paradigm is keeping you stuck. It does not want you to change. And you don't even understand why. Makes you frustrated, makes you angry, makes you unhappy, keeping you at the same spot. It's not by working hard. It's not by having a gazillion things to do. We do things in a certain way. We're going to help you change your paradigm. We're going to help you change how you think, how you do everything every day. Now, this work did not just come in as a surprise. This has been the summary of the last 120 years in the making, okay? 120 years. It started with Andrew Carnegie teaching Napoleon Hill. Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man in the United States, he taught Napoleon Hill. And Napoleon Hill wrote The Laws of Success and wrote this book, Think and Grow Rich. And then Earl Nightingale summarized all that information with what Earl, the Conant Corporation, and they taught Bob Proctor how all this information. Now, Bob has been doing this for 61 years, and he's been teaching me. And I can now teach you. With my videos, Bob's videos, and my help, we can help you change your paradigm to change your life. It'll be a conversation that 6 months from now, you're going to say, Kamal, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for being awesome. Thanks for being amazing, because you are amazing. I'm also going to give you my phone number here. Okay? I'm going to give you my phone number. And all you got to do, text me back, say, let's talk, and I'll call you back. Okay? My number is 734-430-7396. 734-430-7396. Text me and say, let's talk. It's that easy. Change your life. Change your paradigm. I want to wish you all an amazing day. I want to thank Cheryl for watching. I want to thank the other 4 people that watched online. I cannot see all the screen. My apologies until we figure that out. I can't see everybody online. I want to thank for those on the Clubhouse app that connected. Make sure you follow. Make sure you stay in contact. Reach out. Don't be a stranger. But be sure to take a step in the direction of your goal today. Stay on track. Don't listen to the negative media. Don't listen to what's going on out there. Don't go to any of those negative rooms. Don't be stuck down a rabbit hole of negativity. See, we're not going to just help you change your money situation. We're going to help you change your life. We're going to help you change your income. We're going to help you double it, triple, whatever is your dream. You're going to start living the life that you deserve because you deserve a good life. You deserve such a beautiful life. Oh my goodness. And like I said, on Thursday, every Thursday, you can put down your calendar. Every Thursday, that's my plan, 12 p.m. Thursdays at 12 p.m. This Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to write it here on my text as well. Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Oh, it's not capital, I guess. Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing a Q&A. And you can come into the Zoom and ask your questions face to face. We don't need to travel. Click the link, shows up on your screen, on your phone, and you can ask me anything you want. You want to see what Thinking into is about? You want to see testimonials? You want to see other things that are on your mind because your paradigm is active. Your paradigm is coming up and saying, oh, what is this guy up to? What's going on? There's all kind of stuff happening in your mind right now. And you might have all kind of questions. I cannot answer them all. If you really want to see them, if you really want them answered, reach out. Book that appointment. Book that appointment. Change your paradigm, change your life. And I want to wish you all to have an amazing day. I want you all to succeed this year, 2022. I don't want you to keep waiting. So many of you are waiting too long. You've been waiting all your life for this moment. Now, how do I know this works? Because it works for me. It's working for all my other clients. And I'm just like you. Average individual, educated in Canada, US, Lebanon. If I could do it, you can do it. And I believe in you. Now, you might not believe that, but I believe in you. You can borrow that belief. You might not believe yourself that you can do something bigger than what you want. I believe in you. You have to borrow that belief. That's how it works. You got to borrow that belief. See, when Ray Stanford, that's Bob Proctor's mentor back in the 60s, told this to Bob, Bob did not believe it. Bob did not believe that he can do this for 61 years. Bob did not believe that he can really grow an organization worldwide. And he had to borrow that belief from his mentor. So for you to really grow as badly as you want it, you don't believe in yourself. You have this belief that you can do it. You've been programmed with all this negativity that are not letting you let go. You're going to have to borrow the belief. And I can lend you that belief. I can show you the way. It doesn't need to be hard. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. Change your paradigm, change your life. It could be that easy. You can start getting healthy. You can start losing weight. You can start going to the gym consistently. You just change your habits. Now you might say, if it is that easy, come on, why am I not doing it? That's exactly why. Because your paradigm does not want to let you. You're stuck. Your paradigm does not want to let you. You're stuck. The result is keeping you stuck. Your paradigm is masked in fear, worry, anxiety, insecurity, self-doubt, mental hurry, self-loathing. Things will come up to stop you from changing as badly as you want to change. It's not just about reading the book. It's about joining a community like no other. And I want you all to join a community. I want you to join my community. It's a wonderful place. We meet Mondays, 5 p.m. to study thinking into results. It has changed my life for the better, and I hope it's going to change yours and thousands of others, because that's my goal. To get thinking into results to 1,000 homes. I'm on my way there, close to 50 right now. And the key is more, because we can give more. And when you give, you can start getting. When you give, you can start getting. Again, I want to thanks for those who watched me live. I want to thanks for those who commented. Reach out. Here's my calendar link right here. You can book an appointment and have a conversation about how you can change your paradigm to change your life. We can really make that happen quick. This is the last day of the second month of the year. We still have a lot of time this year. 6 months from now, you're going to need a telescope. You're going to say, Kamal, thank you. Thank you for that invite. Thanks for asking me. Thank you for being a little bit more today engaging, that it got me to move, because I want to help you move into action. I want to help move you into action. That's what I do. Change your habits, you move into action, and you start getting results. And you're going to start living the life of your dreams. The life of your dreams. So, with that, thank you again. Thanks for being here. We will take some questions from the Clubhouse folks. And I'm going to end the live session, but we'll keep the app open on the Clubhouse. And you can come up, raise your hand, and ask your questions. All right. So, for those who are listening on the Clubhouse app, Catherine, Joni, Shahala, Stewart, Morogo, and Mindful, if you have a question, raise your hand and go ahead and ask. We'll take a couple minutes. We've got about 10 minutes till maybe about 1:15, 1:20, then I have to come off. And if you have a question online, maybe we can do that as well. You can put your question in the comments. Any questions? Think. What does it take? Think. Raise your hand. Coming up. Any questions? No? That's okay. That's all good. Again, thank you so much. Have an amazing day. The recording will be available. Reach out if I can help you in any way. Send this to somebody. Send this to at least one or two of your friends. And thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you listening. Cheryl said, great information. Thanks for sharing today. Absolutely. Love you all. Blessings. Have an amazing, abundant Monday. Make this week count. Make this week count. Don't let another day go by without you living to the fullest. You got to start acting and living to the fullest. This is your chance to wake up. You think of it as a wake up call. You're like, oh, I heard this guy. He's so much energetic. He's got all these ideas. This is your wake up call. You've been waiting for something. You've been thinking, when is my turn? This is your turn. This is the wake up call. If you're thinking Santa's going to come to your door and give you a bag of goodies, he ain't coming. Now, I believe in Santa. I did when I was a kid, but he's not coming to your house right now. This is your wake up call. I'm waking you up so you can become more aware and figure out what it takes. If I could do it, you can do it. Text me 734-430-7396. Let's talk. Let's get you on the right track, on the fast train, so you can reach where you want to reach with grace, happy, healthy, and wealthy. Blessings to all of you.